Alright guys, what's up? I told you guys I was gonna make another video today. Sorry it's gonna be coming out a little bit late, but I'm still gonna get it done. I've been pretty busy. Um, but yeah, this is gonna be drawn liquidity part two of the trading journey. So today we're gonna be going over just basically everything related to drawing liquidity that I feel like is necessary. Because I don't want it to be three parts because it is like that would be me stretching this out when it doesn't need to be stretched out. So let's just get into it. So we're gonna title this one. Okay. Um, what make okay? What makes a draw on liquidity valid? Valid. All right. So what makes a draw on liquidity valid? Right. So number one, what makes a draw on liquidity valid is that you are not in a hourly or a 4 hour range. So um, that we are not in a 1 hour or 4 hour gap. So what this means is like if we are like let's say like this, right? So if we are in this hourly gap, where's my hourly? If we're in this hourly gap, right? We're not gonna sit here and only want to be bullish when we haven't even displaced through this gap, right? So we wouldn't say that we're gonna be bullish until we get to a certain point in here. So like if we are just coming up in here and make candles like this. These are so fucking, oh my gosh, these drawings are terrible, right? Um, we can't say that we're gonna be bullish because this candle each one of these candles takes an hour to close, right? So we can't say that we're bullish unless we've proven otherwise, right? Because this gap is telling us that we should be bearish. So basically, it's telling us that we should be pushing downward. Um, so if you are in the hourly or a 4 hour gap, you need to wait for the displacement out of that range for that gap to be valid. Okay. Um, where is my text? Okay. Number two. Um, the high or low that you are targeting isn't more than 200 points away at market open. All right. So the high or the low that you are targeting isn't going to be more than 200 points away at market open. So what that means is, let's say market open, we were in this exact spot, right? And for some reason we are bullish. Let's see how far this is. So this is fine, right? Because you can see at the top of this, at the top of the little bar thing, it says 115 points. And then how many? I think we're like around the same bearishness. So both of these can be valid targets for the day because they're within 200 points, right? If you have a draw on liquidity and your draw on liquidity on one side is like 300 points, bro, I promise you 9 times out of 10 that draw is not going to be hit in that New York session because like the market really only moves in like 200 to 250 points, and then after that it gets exhausted. What I mean by getting exhausted is like after we move the 200 points, we'll see like the market do this shit and just move nowhere. This is what I'm talking about. Like the market will do that. That's why, like if you see here, right, we had our big move up, we took 200 points, and then look what happened after that. It literally looks like the drawing that I had. Like this looks like that, literally. That's why you see it. It's pretty obvious if you zoom out, you'll see it, right? We make the move that we want for the day, right? Our 200 points, boom, 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 right? Next day, make the move that we want, and we like kind of just do nothing. Um, again, hold up, where's that tool at? Come down, right? And then boom, 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 do nothing, right? So our draw, we only want to be targeting draws that are like within a market's expected range, right? If you go in the Discord that I have in the description and you look at all my signals that I post, I have never been wrong about a signal. Like the people that are in my Discord know that you can trust my signal, you can trust whatever I say because I'm always right. Like I had a student today where we were like today the market was pretty ass. I'm not gonna lie. Like market open. Let me just show you guys. Like this is what I was looking at today. If you're gonna tell me you're trading these conditions, bro, like you're lying. This is terrible conditions to be trading. I posted this in my Discord. I can even pull it up. Let's pull it up actually right here. All right, let's just pull this up. Okay. I posted this in my Discord. I said, if you're trading this shit, you're an idiot. Because why would we be trying to predict us popping out of a reversal? Anybody that traded this today lost. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, bro, what is this? This is literally look. I'm gonna put the path tool over the candles and show you what this shit looks like. All right. Fuck. This is what you guys were trying to trade today. So what I was saying was I had a student DM me after the market opened. I think he is watching this video, which I'm not shaming him at all because we already talked about it. But after I said, if you're trading this shit, you're an idiot because like why would we be trying to trade that those those conditions that literally it's a consolidation. Like why would we try to trade that? So I said, if you're trading this shit, you're an idiot. He sent me a picture and he said, you're right. I guess I'm an idiot because I took this trade, and he sent me the trade and it was a terrible trade and he lost because you're trying to predict a way out of a reversal. That's why if you guys, for example, if you guys were to go watch TJR's video today, TJR took a fat loss. TJR almost lost 200 grand today because he kept trying to predict where we were going to come out of the reversal. All right, so getting back to what I said, where is my pictures? I mean, my text. Okay. But yeah, and then so this is getting into what I was just saying. If we are a 1 hour or 4 range, right? So if we are in a 1 hour or a 4 hour range, because if we're ranging, which is like this, right? If this is a range, right? If we're doing this on the 1 hour or the 4 hour, the 15, the 5, the 1 minute, the 3 minute, the 7 minute, the 10 minute, the 8 minute, whatever you're looking at, this shit's gonna look exactly like that. So why would we be trying to take conditions where even the market doesn't know where it wants to go? So for example, okay, look, we're in the 4 hour time frame. We're not even gonna be using like times. Like forget about like what session this is. But guys, if we're seeing this on the 1 hour time frame, why are we trying to predict this? Because if you're thinking about it, if you're over here marking your draws on liquidity, let's say we had this as a draw and these as a draw. These are terrible draws on liquidity, first of all, and you're in a range. Why would we be trying to predict us breaking out of it? All we have to do is wait. Same thing with this right here, whatever this shit is. This is terrible. Why would we be trying to trade this? This is awful conditions. Look how much more probable we are when we're moving like this. Hold up. Where's the look how much more probable this is. Right? That move up. This move down. That move up. That move down. This move up. That's so much more probable than sitting here and trying to make trading harder for yourself. Like you trying to trade this consolidation is literally making everything 10 times harder. Because if you look at it, like this is what that looks like right here. 15-minute time frame. That's exactly what that looks like. 5-minute time frame. Where were we? It looks like this. Why would we be trying to trade this? What good is this doing, you guys? Trying to trade this. If you entered longs at what time is this? At 5 o'clock. Let's just say your target was this. You wouldn't have hit this target until almost 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, whatever. Like, bro, this shit is what I'm talking about. Like, if you are sitting here trying to trade a consolidation, you're doing something wrong. Do not trade in a 1 hour or a 4 hour range because it is unprobable. And first of all, most of the people that are watching this video are unprofitable, right? If you guys are going on YouTube and you're seeing TGR take a loss on a day where we literally did that, like today, that's what we did. Is today Thursday? This was our market open today, guys. If you guys are sitting here and trying to trade this, when your favorite profitable streamer, YouTuber, whatever, is taking that trade and they're losing, what makes you think you're gonna be able to take it? I'm not sitting here and doubting you, but guys, you are not going to be able to predict where price is going to go out of a consolidation. This was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles. It took 7 candles for it to break out of this consolidation. And we didn't even go anywhere. Like, yeah, we took this round liquidity, but that shit was ass. Like, you guys are sitting here trying to make trading harder for yourself trading in these conditions. Trade in probable conditions, no ranging, make sure you're not in a gap, and make sure that your draw isn't 100,000 points away from your target. Because if it is, it's not going to get hit. You need to find a draw that's clear to you, that whenever you go into my Discord, we have the same draws. You need to get to a point where you're going into the Discord and I'm signaling you guys every single morning. And before I send the signal, you guys have the exact same draws as me. Because if you don't have the same draws as me, then they're not right. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to get my draws and liquidity wrong. That sounds cocky, but I'm not going to. I've been doing this for long enough to figure out where I need to have my draws. If you look at all of my signals and go back and look at all the days, my signals have never been wrong. Every single morning, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour before market open, I will give you guys a signal of what market's going to do for the day, and that shit is right every single time. I'm never wrong because it's so easy to look at. So I need you guys to be able to follow this. And then I think I had one more thing. What did I have? What else do I look for? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna add this last one right here. All right, I saw someone do this too in my server. I don't know who it was. Someone sent me a trade, and I was like, bro, why are you taking that? But we're all learning, so it's okay. It's okay. Um, so if the displacement toward the drawn liquidity is super slow and we have low volume, guys, if you guys are watching the candles print and they are printing like we are in Asia session, that shit is not good. Like, I want to be able to look. Let's look. Like, this is what I was talking about. This is Asia session. None of these candles are strong. None of them. Like, bro, the biggest candle I see is this candle right here. I've seen 1 minute candles bigger than that. But like, look at. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, let's compare things real quick. Look at New York session. Like, look at these candles. This is good volume, right? Let's go back to Asia session. This is bad volume. Like, if these candles are printing super slow, if it looks like you're trading a bank holiday, you need to get off the charts, bro. The charts are going to be there tomorrow. They're going to be there the day after that, and they're going to be there the month, the year, the decade after that. You guys act like if you don't place a trade for the day, then your shit's fucked. Like, bro, I've only taken 2 trades this whole week. What the hell was that? I've only taken 2 trades this whole week, and that is fine for me because I'm up. What am I up? I'm up almost 3K this week, and I've taken 2 trades that were like literally so low risk. Like, I didn't risk anything on this trade, and I made more than 1,000 each trade. I'm up. I'm up super heavy on the month, and I've only taken 4 trades. Like, I am chilling. I can pay for anything that I want right now, and I am good. Like, I do not have to worry about any money. You guys do not like. Don't sit here feeling like you need to take 3 trades a day, 4 trades a day. Like, bro, you are fine with taking 2 trades a week. Like, bro, the max trades I'll take a month is like 10 to 12. Like, if you guys are looking at the candles, at the charts, and the volume isn't there, the drawn liquidity is far, you're in a 4 hour range, 5 hour, 1 hour range, 4 hour range, 15-minute range. If you're in a range, don't be trading because you do not need to be predicting a breakout of a trade unless you see clear displacement out of the breakout. Like, bro, like for example, this, like we were in a range, right? But this candle broke out of it. That's when you can start looking because what happened after we broke out of this range? This candle closed. This would have been your drawn liquidity right here. Can I move this, please? Dude, I thought I should just tell me to sell. This would have been your drawn liquidity, and look what got hit. Right? Same thing right here. We were in this range, right? We're in this range. This candle closed. We broke out of it. This was your drawn liquidity. What happened? Actually, we edged it, but this shit definitely got hit on ES. But this is like getting to what I'm saying. Like, even here, we were kind of chopping. This candle broke out of it, and we took this draw. I can keep doing this all day long. We were chopping. This candle broke out of it, and we took this draw. Like, bro, you can see how how much more probable it is to not trade in the range. Just don't trade a range. I am begging you. You're making trading so much harder than it has to be. So, what I want you guys to do is, first of all, join the Discord. I want you guys every single morning to hop on TradingView, hop on NASDAQ and ES, because I send signals for both. Get on the 1 hour and the 4 hour chart. And I want you guys to find what draws and liquidity you think are probable for the day, looking at the conditions, looking at the order flow and how the chart is moving, and based off of also Forex Factory too. You're looking at the news, um, because I want you guys to all get to a point where you don't even need my signals, because grown ass men are not going to be sitting in my Discord getting signals. I want my signals to be for people that are new, that need them. I do not want you guys to be piggybacking my signals, because I'm not piggybacking anybody's signals. You think I'm like, these are my signals. Nobody sends the exact same shit as me. Like, this is what I say. I even like, bro, I'm in a Discord where they send signals. Bro, half the time they send signals, their shit is wrong. And I'm like, bro, what are they talking about? And my shit's always right. I want you guys to get to a point where you do not need my signals, but you can compare them to mine after I send mine in and be like, oh yeah, we're thinking the same shit. So first of all, do what I just said. Your homework is to tomorrow on Friday or whenever you're watching this video, unless it's on a weekend, to get on the charts, get on the 1 hour, the 4 hour, whatever time frame, and mark your draws and liquidity. Try to do it before me, or if you don't do it before me, then just don't open the Discord and look at it. And then whenever you have them, either written down, I suggest you guys write them down. Actually, I want you guys to have a journal, or taking a picture, because that's what I do. I take a picture and I send them in. I want you guys to compare them to mine and see what the differences are, and what I think differently versus what you think differently, and then you can see what happens on market open and why this happened, or whatever happened. And if you guys are wrong and you need help, just send me what signal you thought was going to happen in the Discord, and I'll be able to look at it and tell you why that was invalid, or maybe something else happened. But I want you guys to be able to get to a point where you guys are able to do everything by yourself, because like that's the point that I had to get to too. I never really used signals, but I definitely I definitely used I guess other things like confluences from other people more. But I just want you guys to be able to get to your own point where we can all succeed and not have to use each other. Obviously, questions are great, but being able to do this by yourself is such a great skill. And like I said in the past video, all you need to be profitable is literally a draw on liquidity. Like, I'm telling you, a 5-year-old kid could make money trading if he understood the concept of a draw on liquidity. But yeah, get that done for me. Let me know in the Discord, in the comments, whatever, if you guys have any questions. Um, but yeah, there should be a video tomorrow too. I think tomorrow we're gonna talk about news data. Because that also could low key play into draw on liquidity, but we'll talk about it. Go over it. I think that will probably be one part, and then yeah, we'll see what else I have for you guys. But I hope that everybody that is watching this video has a journal and they are able to take notes, because the stuff that I'm saying is pretty important. And I don't want anybody to get lost, left behind because you didn't take notes. Because most people that are watching this are new. So yeah, that is really it for me. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys tomorrow.